like podcasting or radio people, people like that started using it a lot more. That's when I kind of got more into it.
Right. Yeah. Wait. Oh, my son walked up, man. What is that, man? Thank you. You gonna bring me a Coke Zero? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Why is it open?
Because I just opened it for you.
You just bringing it open for me, man? What if I didn't want it? You just gonna drink it?
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate that, man. You look like you trying to get on the mic or something. You want to come over?
No.
They just started back to school this week.
Oh man,
He said, unfortunately. Yeah, man. So our county where we're at, man, they get out in May 24th. So it's in May. So they had to go back. They went back July 31st, man, and it's like the first time they ever went back in July. But the reason why is because they got a break every 60 days. They start school, then they got a fall break that starts up, I think it's in September. September 17th.
Labor Day?
No, it's just a whole week. They got a whole week in September. Then after that, you got Thanksgiving for another whole week. Then after that, you got Christmas for a whole week.
No, 2 weeks for Christmas.
Or 2 weeks for Christmas. And then 2 weeks and then, I don't know, 60 days in there, you got of February, you got a winter break.
Yeah, that's down.
After the winter break, 60 more days, you got spring break for a week. Then after that, you're out of school. So they got, I don't know, they have it distributed some kind of way where they feel like, hey, let's give these kids a break. They're working so hard. That's the world we're in right now.
Shoot, I wish we had that many breaks. I remember that one time we were mad because they only gave us 3 days off for Thanksgiving. We were heated.
Hey, I know, that's crazy, right?
That or when I was in college and they told us we weren't out for it was one of the holidays. I want to say it was like Labor Day, and they said, "Oh, yeah, you still got to come to class." I was like, "Why? It's Labor Day." Say, "Oh no, it's not for y'all."
Labor Day ain't for you.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Hey, just tell them. Unfortunately, take advantage of those breaks when you get back to the real world. You ain't got it like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, so we're gonna spend a little time on binging. Give me your top 5 shows of all time that you binge watching. Like, yo, I gotta have
right,
it. It's
so
5. It's tough, man. I know it's tough. Some of them you had to eliminate. You're like, dang, is this one better than that one?
Okay, so is this like live action, animated, or it just doesn't matter?
It don't even matter.
Okay, all right. So one, I had to say the Boondocks. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. I could watch that all the time, and it's still funny. I actually use a few clips on my podcast from time to time. This is also probably going to be an unpopular one, but Scrubs. I used to love Scrubs back in college, so I used to watch it all the time. I just started getting the Game of Thrones, so I can say I can rock with that one too.
Okay.
And Insecure. I think I could actually go back and binge watch Insecure again and still be entertained. And that's what's at 4. And X-Men the animated series. No, actually I lied. Batman the animated series from back in the 90s.
Wow, bro, you have a very interesting list here.
I know.
You are not a typical guy over here, brother. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell, number one, you're big into the animation stuff. Big as far as like you probably comic books and stuff, right? Were you big into that?
I was a big comic book fan, sci-fi fan, all that stuff growing up. So even into this day, I still am. Okay.
And I do love the Boondocks. Not. I don't know if I can put in my top 5. The top 5 is so tight, bro. I like the Boondocks, man, but my top 5. I got The Wire in there, man. Gotta have The Wire. Okay. Gotta have The Wire in there. I got Game of Thrones in there.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I got I like Power, man, but I don't know if it's my top 5 ever. Cause you got Sopranos.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sopranos. You got
it's kind of hard because I guess it's kind of like asking your top 5 movies, and first thing I would say is like, what genre? Like, because I can name a lot of movies.
Right, exactly, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. It's I mean, what else, man? It's. I'll just say this, man. I gotta go with. I gotta commit to 2. I gotta commit to 2 more. All right, so.
Mm-hmm.
I used to like Oz, man. Let me see what I said. I said The Wire. I said that. I said Wire. I said Game of Thrones. I said Walking Dead. That's 3. Breaking Bad.
Oh, you brought it. Okay, Walking Dead.
Yep, Walking Dead. Breaking Bad. And I got one more.
What you got?
I almost want to say Good Times, but I don't know, man. I used to love some Good Times, man. I don't know.
You know what? I can say, like, honestly, Martin was a real close one for me. I think I can still pop in Martin and be entertained.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I've never seen it before.
Oh, yeah. That's true, man. You're right. Martin was awesome, man. Martin, you know what? Cosby's were good, too, man. Different World.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
Hey, a lot of people don't give A Different World a lot of credit. When A Different World came out, a lot of HBCUs enrollment went up.
Exactly. But that was before your time now. That's when I
that
was
in
going
the
to
90s.
college. When I was going to college. I'm like, hold on, man. What you know about that? You probably junior high then, when you...
Let's see what now. When A Different World came out, that was what, 91, 93, somewhere around there?
Yeah. I was in Morehouse in 90 to 94, so it was somewhere in the 91 maybe.
Oh, well, yeah, if it's like 90 to 94, I was in between the age of 3 and 7.
So you had to catch the reruns probably.
Yeah, but see, what it was is my family, I was familiar with Good Times and familiar with the Cosby Show and all that because my grandmother, my aunts, and uncles, they used to watch it all the time, and I was always over there, so that's how I kind of got hip to it.
Yeah. It was good TV, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's the same thing as right now. If you're sitting in front of the TV and somebody turn on Sanford and Son or The Jefferson, you ain't mad. You just gonna watch it. Or Good Times.
Of course.
That's classic TV, man. Cosby, same way. It was classic TV. Martin, same way.
I was hip to that. We used to watch Living. I remember. I can't remember what day it was, but we used to watch Living Single first.
Okay.
And then Martin came on, and then New York Undercover came on.
Man.
That was when that's when all of that was on.
Undercover, good TV, man. I used to love that, man. And they used to have the music at the end. You know what I'm saying? They would put on. They had somebody like Kysii and JoJo up there. If you think you're lonely now, ooh yeah, wait until tonight. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I know.
Oh man.
I had to wake people up over there, man. They didn't think I was gonna sing it. But for real, man, that was good TV. For real.
I mean, I can't say this. Now, I think Blackish is a pretty good show.
Yes.
And I can say the Carmichael Show is a pretty good show as well.
I need to keep watching, man. I turned it on TV. I turned it on and watched 2 episodes. I didn't even know it was on TV, man. I was tripping. I saw it on Netflix. Like, okay, what is this? And that's when I started watching it on Netflix. It comes on NBC, right?
Yes. Yeah, and you got that. And, if you have Hulu, you can always catch up on it. Now, unfortunately, I think this is the last season. It only got 3 seasons, but I think they're pretty good. It's pretty good material, man. It's comedy, but it also, covers different topics that we go through in society and stuff like that.
Right. So, I'm about to laugh at you, man. And I don't know why I be laughing at people with their age, man. You can't help it, man. Your age, but you probably there wasn't even no cassette tapes around when you was born, was it?
No, there was. Yes. So I do remember the cassettes. Now 8-track was gone. I couldn't be in that.
The records probably gone, probably.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was all about a tape deck or a boom box or whatever that you had at the time. But CDs started getting a little bit bigger. They didn't really pop off yet, but they were around. It's like I remember the car phone. I remember pagers.
Yo, page me, bro. Listen.
Hey,
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, I was gonna say it's so funny because I got a pager at work. Where I work, since I'm at one of the older facilities, they don't give you a cell phone; they give you a pager instead.
Oh wow!
And honestly, when they gave it to me, I was like, I need the instructions. I don't know how to work this thing.
Wow. That's crazy, man. They actually paid you to come in? Like, yo, we need you to come over here, man. Is it the text joint or the number? Just call this number back.
No, it is like so what happens is we have a pager system, and if something, let's say there's a safety issue or someone needs you, then they'll page you and say, hey, we need you in room 7. You'll see it across and you're like, okay, let me go to room 7. But, we kind of page via or like on the computer.
Wow. Are you a policeman?
Oh, no, I'm an ergonomics specialist.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. Ergonomics. So that means if you're in the you're in like in a corporate building and we got an issue with our chair, like, man, it's just the curve of the chair isn't right, man, with my back. I feel like I need some more lumbar support on my chair. So you actually go around and switch that.
Yeah, I do that. I do, tool systems, work tasks, all that different stuff. So, because I actually work at a manufacturing facility, so I cover office as well as manufacturing side or engineering.
That's dope, man. So all them ergo issues go through you, man. Like, man, for some reason I keep having to reach up, man. My shoulder strain out of that. And you be like, oh yeah, okay, let me take a claim in for you. Interesting.
Yeah, I was that, and also I deal with some things like human error as well, which I think I associate that a lot more with life than just at the work, because it deals with, like, cognitive issues or, information overload and things like that, which actually plague a lot of us nowadays. But
that's true. They do, man.
Yeah. I mean, always think about the whole fake news thing when they brought that up. You get one story can be on 10 different sites, but written 10 different ways. So you're like, I don't know which one's the truth.
Man, you're right. And media is so out of control right now because of the fact that you can, like, you look at Facebook or something, right? And they'll put Sherman Hemsley dead at 74. And people would just go, oh, man, R.I.P. Sherman Hemsley. Like, man, Sherman Hemsley died 4-5 years ago. Or 2 years ago, whatever it was. But, you know what I'm saying? People would be sharing it. They go on, that thing go back viral again. Like, damn, I don't even remember Sherman dying.
I remember they did that to Cosby. A few years ago, somebody said R.I.P. Bill Cosby. And they're like, oh, he died? And it's like, Bill looking like, nah, man, I'm still alive. What y'all talking about? Right.
Out of control. But that fake news is crazy. And then what's your thoughts on the Russian interaction with this stuff, man?
Well, it's not surprising, but I'm just more surprised. I'm just more appalled by the people who don't see anything wrong with it. That's my issue. So, people will try to give him a reason, or they'll, instead of talking about that issue, they'll bring up Hillary and Bill, and it's like, well, they don't have anything to do with this. Why are we talking about them? So it's just funny that, so much is going on, but it's also sad that a lot of people, since it's a part of my team or he's on the team that I want to win, I'm not going to really pay too much attention to
it. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the chat, man. They were tripping him, man. One of y'all said y'all need a plumber, and they said no, she need her pipes to be cleaned out. I'm really trying to go over that topic right quick. And I'm like, what? I sound like Scooby-Doo. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you just say? They said he need a maintenance man. I hear you, Queen, Letitia, Nunu, y'all in there making me laugh in here today. So anyway.
Hey, shout out to the chat.
The Chat is out of control, man. Chat is out of control.